Well, even with all the recent reports of priest abuse cases in the Buffalo Catholic Diocese, a new shocking round of allegations may raise new questions about past handling of such complaints. The Reverend Michael Freeman, who was seen here in an old Buffalo priest directory, has since died. But as the Buffalo News first reported, extremely disturbing claims have resurfaced about his alleged abuse of two teenage boys in the 1980s. Channel 2's Steve Brown sat down with attorney Stephen Boyd, who is representing an unidentified 49-year-old man who filed an abuse claim with the diocese. Boyd says he learned of the connection with another man from Niagara Falls.
I knew a lawyer in Niagara Falls, Paul Barr, who was abused by the same priest. So when he was abused, he told a youth counselor in his parish in Niagara Falls, and they took a ride to downtown Buffalo and made a formal written complaint right to the Catholic Center.
When was this, roughly?
1980.
Okay.
High school freshman, taken to Toronto and made to have sex with male prostitutes in front of the priest, made to have sex with male prostitutes with the priest. On some occasions, the priest would point a gun to his head, and made even more horrific by the fact that they knew and they could have prevented it. Maybe they couldn't have prevented what happened to Paul Barr, but they could have prevented what happened to my client. This priest would have this boy engage in sexual acts and then tell him, now that you've sinned, I can absolve you of your sins. So, you know, if you take this out of the context of the church, it's horrific. And then if you take it back into the context of the church, where you have the misuse of a Catholic sacrament, it's an abomination.
Channel 2 reached out to the Buffalo Diocese and got no response. But the Buffalo News reports they were told Reverend Freeman's file was part of a subpoena request turned over to the New York State Attorney General's office. Freeman was mentioned in the Pennsylvania Attorney General's report on priest sex abuse conduct.